Hello, welcome to the geography chapter, the physical features of India, and we are doing a part of it, the coastal plains of India. India is a country with distinct characteristics. Let us go back to the map of India. A country which has all the characteristics of a continent, okay, the mountains, the plateaus, the valleys, the river valleys, a desert. Almost all kinds of characteristics we can see in our country, and we have significantly read about these extreme climatic conditions, the beautiful landscapes, and rich natural resources of our country in a chapter earlier. Today, we are basically focusing on the coastal plains of India. The coastal plains are a geological feature found around the world on both the eastern and western coast of India. India is a landmass which is having water on all the three sides, and so it is called as a peninsula. We have the Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, and Indian Ocean on all the three sides. These coastal plains are characterized by an area of flat, low-lying land that is situated adjacent to a water body, often a sea or ocean. The water of the Bay of Bengal is washing the eastern side of the eastern coast, and the water of the Arabian Sea is washing the western coast of India. The coastal plains of India are relatively expansive regions which contribute significantly to the geography of the region. The coastal plains have limited vegetation. However, the grasses and the trees are not uncommon. You can noticeably find them everywhere, and they present a spectacular view. The map of India, you can see that the eastern coastal plain is slightly broader when compared to the western coastal plain. The eastern coastal plain lies between the eastern Ghats and the coast of India. The western coastal plain lies between the western Ghats and the west coast of India. The eastern coastal plain washed by the river of Bay of Bengal, and the western coastal plain is washed by the river of Arabian Sea. The western coastal plain is dissected, continuous. You can find Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Tungabhadra, all such kind of rivers draining into the Bay of Bengal. Whereas in the western coastal plain, you don't find any such rivers. Also, the richness and the fertility of the eastern coastal plain is such that very fertile, agriculturally prosperous regions exist in this particular part, and so this region is called as the granary of South India. If we talk about the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats are a continuous chain of mountains, and Eastern Ghats are dissected by flowing of certain rivers. You can find certain huge ghats there, and like the Thal Ghat, Bor Ghat, Pal Ghat in the Western Ghats, and these both ghats meet at the Nilgiris. Western Ghats also have a spectacular feature of the orographic rainfall. We have already studied in class 7 that when the moisture-bearing winds move from the sea towards the landmass, and when they come across a barrier or a wall-like structure that is in the form of Western Ghats here, they are stopped at that point, and the water raises high and falls in that particular region as rainfall. The left side of the Western Ghats is the windward side, as the moisture bearing winds move from Arabian Sea towards the Western Ghats. They are obstructed there. The winds rise high and fall on the left side of the Western Ghats. Towards the right side of the Western Ghats, we have the leeward side, and you can have places. We have places like Pune and all, which don't receive much amount of rainfall, but Mumbai and other coastal regions, they receive a large amount of rainfall. That is a small part of the Ghats which are lying towards the east and west of our country. If we talks about some of the important peaks or hills in this region, we have Anaimudi, Dodda Beta in the Western Ghat region. Anaimudi approximately 2,695 meters high, and Dodda Beta 2,637 meters height approximately. And we have one of the important mountain peak in the Eastern Ghats, which is called as the Mahendragiri Hills. So, how are these plains characterized from Mahanadi towards the tip of South India, and how from Gujarat to the south of India, the west coast is characterized? Let us see. The eastern coastal plains are located on a wide stretch of land between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. Approximately, they stretch to 150 kilometers in width at parts. These plains extend from Tamil Nadu in the south to the West Bengal in the north. And the region of this eastern coastal plain is an expansive area and is divided into 6 regions. The Mahanadi Delta, the southern Andhra Pradesh Delta, the Krishna Godavari Delta, the Kanyakumari coast, the Coromandel coast, the sandy coast. Easy to distinguish this coastal plain into 2 parts, the northern Sarkars and the Coromandel coast. The eastern coastal plain climate, if we consider, the temperature is approximately sometimes exceeding 30 degrees Celsius, and also lot of humidity and sultriness can be experienced in this region. The rainfall of the region is also very abundant and exceeds almost 1000 mm annually, with an amount which is usually approaching to 3000 millimeters of rainfall. The region of the eastern coastal plain is subject to both northeast and southwest monsoon rains when the storms are seen. How can we say that the northeast rainfall, the retrieving monsoon, when it is coming back, it is bringing the rainfall in the Tamil Nadu region and the parts of the coastal plains which are affected by the cyclones. Also, the most of the regions are affected by the southwest monsoon. If we look at the western coastal plain, the western coastal plain of India are located in the west of India. This lie between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. It is a narrower strip when compared to the eastern coastal plain. They extend from Gujarat in north down to 50 kilometers to the south in Kerala. The western coastal plains are smaller than the eastern coastal plain in comparison to width. We can divide the extent from the Gujarat to the tip of Kerala, like the Konkan coast, the Kannada coast, and the Malabar coast. Let us go back to the map. Yes, the region from Gujarat to Mumbai is the, to Goa is the Konkan coast. From Goa to Karnataka is the Kannada coast. From Karnataka to Kerala is the Malabar coast. And here from Orissa to the Andhra Pradesh, this region is the northern Sarkar, and the down part is the Coromandel coast. We have rich lakes here, one of the important lakes here, the Chilika Lake in Orissa, and we have Pulikat Lake and Kolleru Lake in Andhra Pradesh region. I hope the coastal plains concept is clear. It's a beautiful, picturesque view. Thank you.